Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Cal Marshall, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5?
So stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Here's another 0-2. High and deep to right. Castellanos going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Royals leave 1. Royals nothing. Standing in, Grayson Grenier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, dear.
Digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Runner, he's
now
going.
The 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mad Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Hard hit
Come
ball
on,
to
get there,
second.
get there.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Got a way to find the sweet spot right there.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Willie Calhoun is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, your pitch right now.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
All right, one time, right here.
The 0-2 home changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hey, like
Pruitt, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Pruitt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play,
and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything
right,
that is around the strike zone, he
right
feels
here.
he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And they'll tag him out here at first.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up
Here's
there.
the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ground toward short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now batting, Grayson Greenier. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought it.
Hey, your turn.
Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Here we go. No one better.
From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike.
Get your pitch. No one better.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here we go.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Willie Calhoun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
We need you. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping in, Elias Adams. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Montano on second, Pruitt on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck, he should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Takes this the other way to right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Tommy Giovacci takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
You're the man up there. Make something happen for us.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now, Cam Gallagher. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I need you right here now. Here we go. Clutch up for us. Right guy, right place. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Giovacci has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here it comes on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Left side.
All right, hold up. Good job.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs. Digging in, Lauren Tillman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Ground out to short. Pruitt is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit as they can't add. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
77.
Striding in to start the 9th, Adolfo Ibarra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here
One
you go.
out, nobody on.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, number default. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet.
Let's go, kid.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of this series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Tigers took the lead in the second. MLB The Show.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up, and oh, this one drops. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Come on, big guy.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Let it rip right here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results. Ready now, Miguel Baez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hit on the ground to short. Pruitt takes it in, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Let's go. Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Pruitt hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the
Now at the plate, Fred Roberts. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fred Roberts.
2-2-2.
He's got it. Depot's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young. So striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Mad Dog.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Brandon Finnegan, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 29, Brandon.
Into the box now, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 2. From him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Castellanos on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Pruitt.
The shortstop, Mad Dog.
Now the pitch.
Pruitt.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, be patient. Stay
Bases
back.
are empty, one man out.
Go.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Another 0-2 home. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Hey, need you right
Riding
now.
in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-5 tonight. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Junis earns win number 7 on the season.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a matchup. William Key, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
That's up, straight up,
Just
straight
popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
In now for Cleveland, Jay Bowers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball sent back up the middle. Pruitt gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Way to rip, baby. Nice
yeah,
hit.
and after
nice
that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Calhoun. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis. 1 down. The throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. He hit to short. Pruitt comes up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was
trying to pick things up where we left off. Mad Dog Pruitt, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Hey, let it fly.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Luplow has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Through 3 complete, all tied 1.
Hey, let us fly up there, huh?
In now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
The left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on third.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Let's go right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitting .429. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Bonifacio hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Elias Adams.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Bowers trying to get there.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh? Hey, let her rip one time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate.
4.
Defense, you name it. GM.
1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice for him to setup guy, stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Kansas City took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jim Gage will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately.
He's out.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Hey, let's make a play. Hold him right here. Let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Goes to third with it, and they get the force for the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Hey, ball. Ow. Ow.
Say hi, baby.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year.
Pruitt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Naquin retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Francisco Lindor.
On a rope to the second baseman. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Naquin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. leading off the inning, Mad Dog Pruitt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you.
Come on, let it fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog Pruitt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, get one up there, huh?
Hey, let her rip one time.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Kansas City. Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Play ball. 3. 8 now. 4. Take the base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Montano at second, Pruitt at first, 2 out in the inning.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
So a full count now. Jorge Bonifacio would be next. He's set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Pruitt.
Like stand up there, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and now Jake Bauers comes to the plate.
Let's go, baby.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an stepping into the box. Mad Dog Pruitt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in to try it again, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Calhoun.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1.
Hey, let her fly right here.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the 1st strike.
Hey, nice and patient. It's your pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Pruitt stands at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay
You're
throw,
here.
and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. The tag gets 1. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
2-2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to 2nd. 1 there.
Out.
On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
No one better. Clutch up here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
No one better right now, kid.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Adam Simber is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
To short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come out with a clean one. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Hey, need you right now. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive.
Come on, Bo, get on up.
Foul.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Right there, no one better up there.
The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Dig. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Striding forward now is the DH, Elias Adams. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today.
Cleveland
took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Danny Salazar wins his 3rd of the season. Brad Keller.
Great job.